Hello all, GC Gamer here, and this is episode 2 of FM 2015 Adventures of a Journeyman. I hope you enjoy it. So at the end of last episode, Hyde offered me a job. This is Ewan Fields, the stadium. Capacity 4,000 is not too bad, I guess. So, the fans, you guys, advised me to take this job. So, well, here I am negotiating the contract. Basically, I'm not going to push my luck. I'm just going to accept the contract how it is. And yeah, let's see what happens next. So, here I am. A manager is born. C takes charge at Hyde. So here's some personal message from the chairman, as usual. They want me to achieve a good, respectable position, I suppose. They have already got a lone player in, Billy O'Brien. Wow, it's a pretty good goalkeeper for this level. Yeah, I'll just accept these new subscriptions. All good, all good. So, this is the current Hyde squad right now. Only got that one keeper on loan. James Smith. Frizzell. Decent right back for this level. Yeah, I'm not liking the look of these guys that much. He looks okay. Giverin looks okay. Connor. Chilvers. Tackling 12. Slow though. Reesday, player, assistant manager. So I'll have to keep him around. Okay. Looks like I'm heavy on defenders right now. Half my squad seems to be defenders. They're not that great though. Blakeman, looks like a good left back. Another sub, young sub, not too bad. Midfield. Oh, he's alright. Feeling's okay. Connor Hughes, injured for 2 months. Walker, decent striker winger. Almond, winger striker. Reese Gray, okay, I suppose. McNiven, wow, he's past it. And Stephen James. So in all honesty, it looks like I have a pretty weak squad, especially in the centre of midfield there. Defence doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I might need another centre back. Chilvers looks okay. These under 21 guys, usually at this level, they're nothing to write home about. And I really don't think I'll be using these guys much. Conchi, he's got a bit of pace though, as has Bentham. So we'll see what happens with these under 21s and one under 18. Mannion. Yeah, I'll get him out on loan. Send him out on loan if possible. Hopefully they can pay his wages too. Get him off my wage bill. So yeah, that's a quick overview of the squad. Apart from that, here's my finances. A little bit of a balance. Nothing special again. My transfer budget, not bad for this level. So that's an overview of the squad. And this is the end of pre-season. So during pre-season, a lot happened. I brought in quite a few new players. As you can see, squad list has bulked up quite a bit here. Still have some of the same players, but I did bring in some loan players. As you can see there, Fornelly and Askins in the centre-back role. I also brought in Jeff Whitley. A couple of other players in midfield, Roberts and Edu. They're pretty decent guys. Connor Hughes is still injured, as we can see. So here's the transfer history. Phelan and this guy here, were both here before I signed up to be manager. I bought in this guy, Adrian Edo, decent centre midfielder for this level on loan from Blackburn. He looks decent for this level. Jeff Whitley, so he's not the best at this level, but I needed a DM for the formation I wanted to play, and he's got a bit of experience, which is good, and he might do a decent job. Jordan Thornley, a centre back on loan from Everton, decent player again. I thought I needed more cover around centre back, so I got him, Jordan Thornley. Roberts is another centre midfielder. Like I mentioned before, I definitely needed a couple of centre midfield players, and the best options at this level were loan players. Askins came in later in the day. He's been injured since he's come in, but again, he looks like a decent young centre back that I can pair up with Chilvers. And last but not least, Alex Peterson. So I got this striker from Doncaster. Again, just more as cover. He is apparently one of the best players at the club, but that's not saying much. He probably won't start all the time, just because I want to give Reece Gray a run out. Lewis Almond is also a decent striker, but he is a left winger as well. So my squad looks a little bit bigger now, as you can see. I've got a few injuries over pre-season, Lewis Almond in particular, and James Smith. But apart from that, pretty good to go for the start of the season. Squad depth, Billy O'Brien in goal. I still haven't got a sub-goalkeeper, which is something I need to take care of, really. Brazil, right back, pretty decent. Darcy O'Connor is second choice. Blakeman, first choice left back. Askins, Chilvers, and Thornley are the main three who are going to be in the centre. Jeff Whitley, I know he's not that good. I know it's a position I might need to get another player in, but right now I've been scouring the transfer market and can't find anybody. But centre midfield's not too bad. Phelan, Roberts, and Edo, the two young players I've got in, they're decent. Almond is injured. Connor Hughes is injured. So I've been playing Luke Giverin, and he's actually been doing pretty well. Reece Gray is centre attacking midfielder, and I've got Reece Gray as my main choice striker, with Peterson, that loanee, in as a sub. So yeah, really I'm pretty happy with how my team shaped up, and I'm pretty happy with what's been happening throughout preseason. I have found it harder with the scouting to find good players at this level, but you know, that adds a challenge to a game. It adds reality. A scout report's not just going to find 100% about a player in a few hours of scouting. You're not going to know everything about a player, so it is kind of realistic. So just while I've been waffling on there, I've also been looking at Oxford City, who are my first game of the season. That player there, Abdul said, he looked pretty good, so I've scouted him. And these are the tactics that I'm starting with. So I know sometimes at lower leagues it's best to keep it simple. But I do really believe in this tactic. For a flat back four, these are not necessarily the players I'll play in the first game of the season, but the flat back four with defensive midfielder, which is why I brought Whitley in, two centre midfielders, two wingers, and a striker. I go for a structured approach. At this level, I don't want my players doing anything exciting. More direct passing, and basically play a little bit wider, play down the wings, close down, and yeah, basically this is the kind of thing that I would expect a lower level team to be better at. Something just structured, not too many short passes, but yeah. So far I've been using it in pre-season. The first 3 games you can see there, the first 3 friendlies, all the way up to Witten, were games that I wasn't a part of. So I'm just going to put on goal scorers here. So if you don't know how to do that, hopefully this can show you a little bit. So I'm putting on the goal scorers so you can see. These first 3, like I mentioned, they were games I wasn't involved in. I only had the 2 pre-seasons against the Hyde under-21s. 2-2 draw. They scored 2 in the last few minutes. Lewis Almond scored, but then he got injured. and Regan Walker scored. And then last friendly against Ashton United, McNiven was starting up front, scored even though he's an old guy, can still do it maybe. And the young loney Jordan Thornley banged in a header right at the end. So yeah, this is my fixtures. I hope you enjoy reading and listening about my preseason, and I hope you stay with me throughout this Journeyman adventure on FM 2015. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more Football Manager action.